Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear doctors and radiologists. Today I am going to tell you how you can prepare an ultrasound report of a patient with unique ID number. The unique ID number in this software, you can create up to 25 million unique ID numbers. Well, how you can create these unique 25 million ID numbers? I would like to give you a tutorial of this. When a patient comes to your clinic, the receptionist should have a register on its table. He should write down the name of the patient and also write down the unique ID number. This unique ID number should start from an English alphabet and then digits. The alphabet should be A, B, C, D, E, F. I recommend you that you start from A and then the digits should be 00001. Start from here and carry on writing the unique ID number and go on allotting these unique ID number to every patient that visits your clinic, starting from A0001, then A0002, then A0003, and so on up until you reach A 99,999. When the serial reaches this limit, start again from B 0001, B0002, and B0003, and so on until you reach B 99,999. Carry on issuing these unique identification numbers from your reception until you reach Z 99,999. By this, you create unique 25 million identification. Now the patient has visited your clinic and the receptionist has issued the first patient unique identification number A00001, and that patient is sent to you for ultrasound. Click on the left upper corner of the menu item named Sono Control CTRL. Sono CTRL. Click on it, add, edit, and entry. Enter the unique identification number that has been issued from your receptionist, and that is, suppose this is your first patient A0000 and 1. Yes. Click OK, and this screen pops up where you can enter the basic data of the patient. This screen on the left side, you see the referring doctor names are listed when along with their codes. How you can create a new doctor with a code, this will be explained in another video. In this video I am going to explain how you can enter unique patient identification numbers. So in the, you see this is written, the unique identification number you have entered is written over here, and again patient serial number, this is 1/1. The first one indicates today's patients numbers, and the second one indicates the total number of patients since you installed this software. So this number will change every day, and in the morning, in the evening, and in the evening you can see how many patients you have catered for ultrasound. And this number indicates how many patients visited your clinic, and you created the reports of those patients through this software since the time you installed this software. Now enter the name of the patient. Suppose this patient is Alexander, and then write the name of the age of the patient. You can suppose it was 45 years old. If it is a child, you can write over M for months, and you can write even D for days. For the sex of the patients, you can write M for male, or you can write F for female. Now in the column of in the row referred by, you can type the name of referring doctor over here. Suppose it is Dr. XYZ, or you can click on the name of the referring doctor on the left side. Just click on the name and it will be written in this field. Suppose it is doctor, suppose any doctor. how much fee you charge for the patient. You can edit over here. If you change, this is $1,000, 1,000 rupees, anything, you can edit your fee by clicking this button. Or if you have granted any concession to this patient, you can, suppose you have granted $100 or rupees to this patient, write out over here. If this is a free patient, then you click on the free, and the patient will be entered as free. Now from this list you can prepare any ultrasound report of the patient, like abdomen, KUB, miscellaneous gynae, first trimester, second trimester, or third trimester. Suppose we have to prepare the abdomen ultrasound report. Click on the abdomen, and then you can select the any image. This dialog box asks you the image of the ultrasound you have captured on your computer. How to do that, it is explained in another video in this playlist. Then you select the image of the ultrasound you have captured on your computer. Suppose I have captured an image, that image is, suppose that this is the image of the ultrasound. You can add more images by clicking on these thumbnails. Suppose you have added, you can add up to 7 images for a patient in an ultrasound report. Now if you want to preview the report before printing, check this button, and then click on the print report and exit. Suppose the report is ready, click on this, and a preview of the patient report pops up. If you want to get the printout of this report on your printer, click this icon. Or if you just want to close and keep the data in your database, then click on this icon. Suppose we don't want to print it and we just want to keep the data and we just want to close it, just click it. Now we have saved one patient with identification number A00001. If another patient has been issued A002, 3, 4, suppose, and then in any time in the day you want to look up how many patients report you have created so far, then click on the lookup and cache. Here you can see the cache, today's cache. Even you can browse the patients. Suppose, and for browsing the patients, today's or previous patients, you should have to select the two dates. Suppose it is today's patient, then the initial date will be same and the last date will be the same. That's 20th February and 20th February 2023. Suppose if you want to see the previous patient, then click this arrow and you can select any date for him. And the last date, the initial date should never be before this date, data available since, and the last date should not be more than today's date. Okay, suppose we have as in this database we have only one patient. It tells you how many patients you have, how many number of free patients you have, how many cash total should be, how much was the concession, and how much cash you have in hand. All the information is available over here, so you can tally your cash. You can see the patients, how many patients, the reports you have created so far, and you want to see the patients between these two dates. Click on the first, select the date. If it's today's date, then you don't need to enter any date. By default it displays the current date. Just click on the browse button and this screen shows you how many patients you have. In the title bar, total patients, this date. Just click on the name of the patient, then click on this button, and then it tells you what kind of ultrasound report you have created. Either it was abdomen, KUB, miscellaneous, gynae, first semester, second semester. Only that button is shown whose report it was created. You see, we have created the abdomen report, so abdomen button is enabled, other buttons are not enabled. Click on the abdomen button and the same patient's report appears with the same image that you saved earlier with that patient. Every patient's detail is saved along with the images you saved while creating the reports. As you can add 7 images to the with every patient's ultrasound report. All the 7 images references will be saved in your database. You don't have to bother. If a patient comes 6 months later, you can easily create the duplicate of report. The same images will be printed on the report that was issued, that were printed earlier on 6 months back. You can preview the report, you can print the report, or if you don't want, just to want to see the data, press go back and then exit. The data is saved. And suppose you want to delete the patient's any patient's data, then click on this menu, then click delete an entry. As this screen shows you how much patients you want to delete. If you want to delete today's patients, then today's date is selected and it will tell you the number of patients. Delete one entry between above two dates. If you want to delete between more than 2 dates, then then select an earlier date from this box and then click on this button and the data will be deleted. If you want to just click the one patient of the data, then enter suppose we today's patient whose serial identification number was 10000, sorry, 10001. Click on find, and this is the patient that you entered. It is still in the database. You can click on the delete above single entry button and it will be deleted from your database. If you don't want to delete this patient, just click exit. Well, if you again come to this add edit entry patient and you have the same identification number you issued earlier, suppose 0001, then and you click OK, then it tells you the record found. Would you like to edit it? If you want to edit the patient record, then click yes. If you don't want to edit this record and you have mistakenly entered the identification number of a previous patient, then click on the no, and it will again ask you the new identification numbers like A00002. Now the screen is ready to get the data of another patient. Suppose you want to edit data of a previous patient, then enter the number unique ID number of that patient 00001, and it asks you if you want to edit the data. Click yes, and the same patient's name, ID number, referring doctors, and it tells you it was free, and the button abdomen is enabled, other buttons are disabled, and it will tell you that you prepared the abdomen report. Click on the abdomen report, the same data again pops up, and now because it was in your database, all the images will also pop up that you saved with them. And now if you want to preview the report, print the report, or you don't want these printing, then click go back and then exit. Thank you very much, my dear doctors. I think this video might be helpful for you in creating the unique identification numbers and how to manage with this software. See you in the next video. Allah Hafiz.